What is up, everybody? Nick Alberici back here with NFL Championship weekend game picks and predictions. And we're getting down to the end. We have three more games left in the NFL, and that is it. And we just have the two divisional games this week, and we have the Pro Bowl. Who cares about that? And then the Super Bowl. So, getting down to the end here. So, and we had another crazy week of games last week. Um, you know, I was kind of surprised, that the end of that Buffalo KC game, the missed field goal, Bass is usually making those. The San Fran game was entertaining. But yeah, I mean, there was just games in there that you didn't expect to be close and blown. I didn't think Houston was going to get blown out that bad, and I didn't think the Green Bay San Fran game was going to be that close. So it's just weird. It's just weird every week. There's something new. So let's get into the conference championship games. Sunday, January 28th. All right, so we have 3 o'clock on Sunday. You have the Chiefs and the Ravens. Baltimore is 4 at home. Over under 44.5. Obviously, this is the great game. I think the Bills and Ravens would have been a great game, but I feel like maybe Mahomes knows the Ravens a little bit more than Allen does, because I feel like how often has Baltimore and the Bills played? I think they faced once in the last couple of years. KC faces them. I forget the last time they faced them was a classic. I know that, but I'm going to take the Ravens though at home. I think Baltimore's defense is going to be the deciding factor in this game. Their offense might struggle a little bit, but it's just that type of game where Mahomes does what he can, but it's just too much for the Baltimore's D in Baltimore. They got their surprise win last week. I didn't see it coming, but this week, at an AFC Championship game, it's just gonna be a tough atmosphere for them. So I think Baltimore wins this game. I think it's gonna be a little bit closer than what most might think it would be, because I'm seeing some score predictions. People are saying like 34-17. I don't see that at all. I'm more at 28-24. Baltimore. I think it's gonna be a 4-point win, not a 17-point game like some are saying. It's just it's that out of the two games, I feel like this is the better game of the day, because you have the way better quarterbacks in the games. Lamar and Mahomes, it's right there. It's electrifying. So give me the Ravens, and the Ravens go to the Super Bowl. And then 6:30 on Fox, we have the Lions at the 49ers. San Francisco 7, over under 50.5. The Lions, to me, like, they're okay. Yeah, they're doing amazing, but there was times in those games that they really looked like shit against the Rams. More than against Tampa, they didn't look too good until like later in the game. They didn't look too good at all. It was like tied at a half. It was real weird. So I mean, that worries you. Is being 9-8, playing 9-8 teams, the Rams and the Bucks, and then you got to go to the San Francisco 49ers. Debo's going to play. He's not going to miss that game. The Niners looked sluggish last week. I mean, because they had 3 weeks off before they played last week. And Green Bay was hot at the time, so that's why it looked that way. But I think this week, I feel like San Fran is just going to win. They're just going to show, all right, this is our NFC all year, and we're going to continue to show as our NFC. Lions are not ready yet. And I'll say 31-20 San Francisco. And that's a Super Bowl I think that the world wants to see, and the league, because it's higher scoring. If you see San Fran Baltimore, you're gonna get a 35-30 type of game. I'm just saying. And if you see KC and the Lions, you're gonna see 21-17. If you see the Chiefs versus the 49ers, the same shit as you just saw. And if you see the Ravens and the Lions blew them out it was like week 8 or something, week 7. So Ravens 49ers would actually be the game that everybody would be excited for. High scoring, back and forth. That's what I think most people would want to see. Especially that's all I want to see. I haven't said I wanted to see that since like middle of the year. Remember the Super Bowl logos are red and purple. So I don't know if that's got to do anything with anything, but I don't know. So there it is. My NFC and AFC Championship game week predictions. That's it. Little 5.5, 6 minute video. That's all. And then no video next week because it's Pro Bowl. And then we got the Super Bowl, and that's it. So, all right, guys. Enjoy championship weekend. And see you back here at the Super Bowl. All right, guys. See you in 2 weeks.